Hi, dear family and friends. What a treat to be able to be with you today. And welcome to my study. Thanks for joining me here. I pray that wherever you are, that you are madly head over heels in love with Jesus. And I pray that his love is overflowing into your life and out of your life to every place you go, your family, your friends, and all those precious ones that don't know him. I pray that your light is shining bright. Well, the reason I'm here in my study is I'm leaving. By the grace of God, I'm going with the cross, and Jesus oversees tomorrow. And the awesome thing about that is it's literally my 1 year anniversary. 1 year ago tomorrow will be the day that my body stopped. I had to go into the emergency room, into the hospital. I had to have emergency double bypass open heart surgery. And then coming out of that, my heart actually stopped and I had to be brought back. And so here we are. And what a day to be able to leave, to celebrate all that God has done in this year, to be able to share the goodness of the one who not only died, not just for a short time, but died for 3 days. I came out of the grave. What a privilege to be able to share that message as I go with the cross tomorrow. You know, one of the questions I get is, how are you feeling? Well, as I've said over and over again, I'm better than 99.99% of the people on the planet. But even when I was laying on my hospital bed, or even when my chest was open, I was better than 99.99% of the people on this planet. Because I have so much to be thankful for. But how's my heart? You know, the thing about a heart is, as my son says, you don't know that it's bad until you do. There's a lot of truth in that. So much in my life, I've learned to push on, to push through. If you've got a sprained ankle, if you've got a bum knee, if you've got a bad back, you just go until you can't. And then you still go. But that's the thing about a heart, you can't do that. So people are asking me, do you think it's wise to go? Maybe it's not smart, but it's wise. You know, the Bible tells us that we're to become living sacrifices. And I have lived my life with eternity in view. I want Jesus to be magnified with every breath, with every heartbeat that I take, with every word that I speak, with every step that I take. I want him to be honored. So is it smart? You know, the doctors wanted to perform a procedure on me. And my fairy tale princess and I, we wrestled. And finally, and I love that this came from her, she said, you know, you could have that procedure done, but you could walk across the parking lot and a car misses the stoplight or the stop sign. That procedure is not what's going to keep you alive. And then I loved what she said. She said, I could keep you alive. The doctors could keep you here, but I'd have to watch you die a little bit every day. Or I could let you live, and then one day you'll die. Somebody dear to me has recently been reading a book, and I don't know the exact title, but it's along the lines of fourth quarter. And basically it divides life up into 4 quarters, like a football game. And it says that those of us, like me, in the 60 to 80-year-old category are in the 4th quarter of the game, of their life. And I don't really like that. I don't like it because I have lived my life from my 20s knowing that this next breath could be my last, and it might be. And circumstances as a result have not deterred me from going where people said, that's not real smart for you to go there. Whether it be war zones where bombs are falling and guns are firing, or into drug dens, or through jungles where there's disease infested. People need to know Jesus. And Jesus is worthy of my best. I started preparing my funeral. Each year I rewrite it. Just not what I once said, but the order of the service, some songs that I might want, or people that I would want to share. And I remember I remember selecting our burial plot. There's we made the lady selling it to us take a picture of my princess and me laying down there on the ground, holding hands, giggling. Because I'm not trying to protect this. I'm not trying to preserve this. So many of us get caught up in preservation and protection. We protect our rights. We protect our stuff. And we forget to pursue the life of the one who gives us abundant life, the one who is life. And we forget to go to those who are dying and tell them there's hope. There is life. You can have this life that's overflowing with God's goodness, that's bubbling over with joy that you can't describe, peace that goes beyond understanding, and love that's so unconditional. So no, I'm not in my fourth quarter. I think in sports, when after 4 quarters, if the game is tied, it's called overtime. But in some sports, it's called sudden death. And maybe that's where I am. But I think that's where I've sought to live. Because for me, life has never been about putting more years into my life. It's been about putting more life into my years. Jesus said if we seek to save our life or to keep our life safe, we'll lose it. But if we seek to lose our life for his sake, for the gospel's sake, we'll find it. And the Bible tells us that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. But most of us stop there. But the Bible says, and those who did not love their lives, even to death. I want to be a living sacrifice. And I might I might not even get on that plane tomorrow. I may have taken my last breath by the time you see this. On the other hand, I may live till I'm 95. But my life is in the hands of the worthy one. The one who died, the one who shed his blood, the one who came out of that grave triumphant and alive, the one who is at the right hand of the Father praying right now, day and night. I want to give my life to tell people that message. He's worthy. He's worthy of my very best. So is it smart? But is it wise? My life is not my own. May Jesus be glorified in every way. Thanks for joining me in my study. I sure would appreciate it if you pray for me as I go with the cross and with Jesus. But if you pray for my fairy tale princess, my family, my kiddos, while I'm gone. You're a blessing. Thanks for joining us on this journey. God bless you.